definition of a lead is very different from different people. I mean, I've been talking to a lot of business owners for past 2.5 years, since we've started working on Brand Samosa and LinkedIn. And traditionally, most of the people think that if you have a contact number, an email, or a mobile number of somebody, then that is considered as a lead. Now, that's just a contact, right? A lead is wherein the person knows who you are, what you do, and their intent is there to buy. So that's one part, the intent part of the information that you need to have. And then the contact information should be from the right people. When I say right people, it should be from exactly the person who's the decision maker. So here's a philosophy that I follow in sales, and it is called man, right? You have to sell to the man. Now, what a man is all about. So man stands for, M is for somebody who has money, right? If the person doesn't have money in the pocket, it can be a company, it can be an individual, it can be any product that you're selling. If the person doesn't have a money in the pocket, you will be wasting your time, right? And they'll not say that they don't have the money for it. They'll give you 10,000 reasons. They'll give you the reasons like your product sucks, it's not good, or I have that problem, or I'll discuss with my dog, and I'll discuss with my watchman, all sort of reasons that the person will give you. They'll not actually tell you that what they don't have is money. So you got to be making sure that right in the beginning of the sales conversation, or in the pre-sales preparation that you have, you are identifying whether this prospect that you're talking to actually has the money in the pocket to spend, right? That's one. Now, whether that money will be spent with you, with your product, with your company or not, is a separate question. That's something which salesperson are trained to do. But then the person gotta be having money, right? That's one. The second thing is the authority to spend that money, authority to take that decision. Now, having a money and having the willingness to spend on it. The willingness is a part wherein the salesperson can actually, the marketing team can actually work and increase the willingness to spend that money by talking about the need of the product or the problems that they have and all that sort of thing. But the authority to take that decision is something that you need to have very clearly defined in the beginning of the prospecting phase. If the person doesn't have the money to spend, then whatever you do with them, whatever the persuasion that you do with them, whatever the marketing efforts that you're putting, the decision will not be taken, right? And you'll end up having a situation wherein the prospect will say, but yeah, you're right, and everything is so good, and I'm so excited about it, and the product is right, and I want to buy it, but I can't take the decision. The decision to spend the money lies with my partner, or with my wife, or the ladies will say that, okay, the decision to spend that money lies with my husband. Or if you're talking to a company, someone can be the end user, you're talking to them, but the decision, the authority to spend that money lies with the father, right? So you've got to be asking this question in the beginning, that whether the person has the money and the authority to spend that money. And then the last part of the man philosophy is the need, right? There has to be a need. You see, you cannot manufacture a need, or I would say that if you try to do a lot of hard work in creating a need wherein there is no need, you end up selling to the unsellables, and you shouldn't be trying a lot on that. You shouldn't be wasting your time and energy and effort on that. So if somebody doesn't have a need at all, just move on to the next customer, just move on to the next prospect, right? Don't waste your time on somebody who doesn't have the need.